I think the biggest thing, again, was just our attitude. We wanted to try to play with a little bit more freedom and to be a little looser and to actually chase a goal and to chase, the 3-point win, as opposed to sitting back and saying, well, we're going to play safe and, take some precautions and just not give anything away. And we don't typically tend to do particularly well when we have that sort of mindset. Yeah, I think that, again, our attitude was different in the second half, and as the game wore on, we started to come to grips with it a little bit more. And, Nat's chance was one of a couple of chances I thought that were very good chances for us to score. And, Nat's been a little bit unlucky with some of his finishing this year, but it was certainly a great effort and kind of gave us, I think, a little bit of an emotional lift as well. We started to feel at that point like we were going to actually score a goal. No, actually, nothing changed in terms of the game plan. I think that, at that point in the game, obviously it was a warm night, it was humid, and both teams were starting to get a little bit fatigued, which made for a little bit more of an open end-to-end game. And really, we were just trying to make sure that we had, the right players on the field at the time, guys that had some energy left, and, in the end, it paid off. I mean, Wilmington started the overtime well, and but that was to be expected, I think, just because of the open nature of the game, and it was going to be a game I didn't think that would end 0-0. So we're happy to get the winner. Yeah, we had talked to both of those guys, Nick and Jimmy specifically, about really trying to test the line of the UNC Wilmington back four and to in transition in particular to take some chances to just take off and run and see if we could get behind them a little bit when they were caught out. And, in that situation, obviously, with only less than a minute to go, Jimmy took a chance, and Nick is extremely fit and had enough legs left to take off on one more run. And it was, kind of an unusual situation, but it was a very heads-up play, I think, by both guys. Well, Wilmington, has had a great run for a few years now, and similar to us, they have a lot of senior leadership, a lot of experience, guys that have won CAA championships and been to the NCAA tournament, and so we knew that it was going to be a difficult game. They're the reigning champs this year, and we wanted to make sure that to put ourselves in that frame and to be able to claim a championship ourselves, we would have to beat those guys. So it was an important win, obviously, for a lot of reasons. But more than anything, I think it just kind of allows us to maintain the momentum that we've generated over the last 10 games or so, and hopefully we can continue that when we go to Hofstra this weekend. No, it's great. I mean, I saw the stat yesterday. I guess this is our 7th regular season championship, and when I look back at the other teams that have captured that honor, there's some of the great teams in William & Mary men's soccer history, and it's exciting. Obviously we've got a lot of soccer left to play this year, but it's in terms of putting this team in context with our program, the history of our program. I think we're going to be able to look back and be really proud of what this group has done. Well, it's an unusual position to be in, but like I said, we've done a really good job at creating some momentum and certainly some confidence internally, and we don't want to let that slip. We've got games against 3 difficult opponents, and we're gonna try to go out and continue to do our thing and play well, and hopefully get some results in those 3 games, and be as prepared as we can be for the CAA tournament.